unceasing from the waking morn. Its banner shields of golden flame, she lifted it in her proud name, and raised her people long forlorn to know their destiny. The Lone Star forever, the Lone Star forever, oh long may it soar over land and over seas, deserted none ever, uphold it forever. Oh, shout for the Lone Star banner. Oh,
Again, we want to say a very, very warm welcome to all of you that are watching us at this moment. Want to say welcome and thank you again for joining us wherever you are joining us from, however you are doing it. I want to say thank you for being part of our program, the Friday edition. And those of you that are listening through Care 95.9 in Monrovia, I want to say thank you for joining us. And we are happy to have you. Again, we are sorry coming little bit time, but we are here and we are here to stay. Thanks to all of you again. You can make your comments. We'll read them. And we'll have a time today. We'll have enough time that you can call in and make your contribution on the program. The new beginning. The new beginning comes to you on every Friday, Liberian time, 7 p.m. And on Saturday, Liberian time, 12 p.m. And Sunday, Liberian time is 10 p.m. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you. And let me quickly appreciate all of you that participated during the launch or the start or the beginning of the fundraiser for rehabilitation. We mean those who are drugs victims. We are raising funds on this platform to help with the rehabilitation. And those of you that came on Sunday to start that program, I want to say thank you. Those of you, there are many of you that are out there. You haven't heard, this is your first time hearing. Oh, yes, join us and we'll read the numbers. I know studio have those numbers. We'll continue with the numbers until the main numbers are ratified by the GSM. You know, it takes some time. They are technical issue, but we have numbers we're going to read for you to send in your contribution. And please, those of you that are sending in your contribution, please, even if you use your own SIM and use your own phone, please send text us or call in and give your number, give your name. Please send and let us know your name, please. We want to keep records. If you make a contribution, again, for the rehabilitation, we want you to please, when you send in your $5, your $10, your $50, your $20, your 100, 1,000, whatever your strength is, but want you to send your name, your full name. We want to take records. We are saying and will continue to say that. All right. So please, and we have temporary numbers right now. The organization numbers are still being processed. They have some technical issue. So the two GSN same are still processing them. But again, want to say, please, please, the temporary numbers that you send, your contribution, and those of you who will be encouraging in the United States, friends and relatives, those in Liberia, please come on and give, call in, and make your recommendations. But again, our platform, we provide education, information, and entertainment. And so I want to say again, a very big thank you. Those of you that tried the numbers on Sunday, you did not go through. We are sorry. We are back. We'll provide you on temporary numbers now that you can make your contribution. Those of you who took your names in the past and we said we're going to send you reminders, don't forget, join us. It's a long way. We'll continue to, every day we come on this platform, we will definitely give our 2 cents, our 5 cents towards the rehabilitation of our brothers and sisters that are there in the graveyard. And some of them have started going to the rehab, temporary rehab. The government have structured the LRRC there in Johnsonville. So we are encouraging you. All right. Having said that, we'll go to our presentation. But before then, let's go to studio and talk to Christopher. And Christopher, how you doing? How's the country? What's trending now in Liberia? Christopher, you are muted. You know you muted yourself. Kindly unmute yourself, please.
Are you getting me now?
Yes, you are clear.
I'm good. Bless God, I was so much good to be back. And I want to bless God, one Sunday, 3 days ago now, and by the grace of God, and indeed the
So
road.
that's the news. That's the trending.
No, I gotta tell my audience now.
Okay, tell us. You went to
I gotta
Sano.
tell my audience that when
How
Sano
is,
counted,
how is the road? Sano road. Okay, go ahead.
the road, I'm a living testimony. But the road is pliable. The road is pliable. From here, I left from Moravia straight Grangida. I have never got stuck, and from Grangida straight Sando only one time. There's only one heavy truck on the road, and very big heavy truck on the road. A block also got stuck in the one time. But the road is good. The road is pliable from the other way. Sando the road is pliable. But I want to be grateful to God. I'm back and safe, son. And also the training issue now in the country, and as a recovery team, on today they in that and 40 pressings, but the most notable names on the list was the former protocol, the former president Joe Maron Fina Bondo. She was in that also. And also interior bosses today they brought all the remaining bosses aside from the port. And also we are getting information that for the very first time we still to be corrected that the Labron national budget hit a 1.7 billion, and further means I just submitted to the legislator. For the very according to information that's for the very first time that the budget of Liberia hit reached the billion mark, but yet still it's unverified. We stand to be corrected. So so far, these are the training issue right now. The asset recovery indicted some officials, former government officials, and the bosses are out. 35 bosses are out, up to 65. And the president submitted, through the final minister, submitted the national budget hitting the tune of 1 billion, 1.2 billion, something like that. So for the very first time, will stand to be corrected. And so far, these are the training issue so far.
Thank you so much. And those are good news, and I hope um you know everybody be patient. We have heard the indictment, and we hope everything is going to be transparent. You know, you just have to give account of whatever you do. So it's not like I hope people don't think otherwise that is witch hunt and so forth. So if your name is called, you still have the legal right, protection. The law and the Constitution does provide that for every citizen. You have the right to a lawyer. So again, we want to say, um, let's be patient as good citizens. That's the information that is coming. Also make sure verify, as we said. Make sure you verify that information. Know where it's coming from. It's according to the government. So listen to other radio stations, read newspapers. To make sure that it is the right thing. Okay, so and also you talk about the bosses. It's good, and those promises, when you make promises to the citizen, make sure you live by those promises. And it's a good thing that the bosses are there. Also, they have to make sure that they are used for the intended purpose. And this is very important. There are sectors that need those bosses. Very critical sector. The University of Liberia is one, and I hope the government is taking into consideration, assigning maybe 5 or 10 bosses to the University of Liberia, and I think this is the time for the student government at the university. You know, when the budget is around, you don't sit back in your offices. You work towards it. Go to the legislator, the policy maker that represent that district. Make sure you are negotiating with them. You know, don't say, "Well, it's my right. The government's supposed to sponsor the." Yeah, it's true, but if if you have the capability to maneuver and to encourage, the lawmaker, why not go and do it? Why sit and wait until if they forget about you? What happened? So again, soup is not only putting on the khaki, the hat, and talking a lot of politics, also use diplomacy to resolve some of these things. You have your right to protest. Again, you have, the opportunity to work with those policymakers to ensure that the university budget is there. And given you have a very good opportunity, the university students, especially the student union, the leadership. Gafar come from the University of Liberia, finance minister. All right. So, I mean, you have all the tools you need to ensure that you lobby the run, for the rest of the student body. That's some of the things you'll be doing, lobbying. The speaker now, he taught me accounting once, and, he been teaching at the university, teaching from the business college. That's an opportunity. Some of you have used diplomacy. It's not every time, you want to go in the street, you combating, with the police and this. Use diplomacy. The budget is out. And also, most of these sectors, education, and I hope, maybe the government is trying to do it. And I hope that some of these bosses are used for students, especially begin with public schools. You know, begin some pilot project. Maybe you can start with Tottenham High and then G.W. Gibson, and Nipo. I don't know whether Nipo is a Nipo high now or is elementary. Start, with some of the big institution of government. Give them maybe 5 bosses and see how it runs. All right. Discuss with the parent association. Look, maybe you can pay certain amount, minimum amount. Students, parents can pay minimum amount, so that every morning you see the school buses picking up the students. Drop them to school after school, then and drop them off. And they can pay that minimum amount. Is very good. But again, government has a lot to do, and as we said, it's important. The budget is critical. It's a critical instrument. It's political, and it's also financial instrument. It is political because people decide what you get. It is political because people have to debate, have to lobby. So if you're from Grand Crew, make sure that you are reaching out to your senators, you are reaching out to your representative to ensure that they are pushing things for you for the road construction. They are speaking out, because if they don't lobby now, when that budget is being reviewed and it's being digested, it's being worked on and is approved and sent to the president for signature, I'm telling you, it's not going to come back. So again, this is the time. Stop all the too much of politics. Use diplomacy to get what you need for your various districts, the counties. You need hospital. You need people to be trained. Make sure these things, your lawmakers are having town meetings review. You are also writing your lawmaker. You can write them. Write them. This is what we need in our community. This is what we need in our district. All right, which is very important. Don't say, but that's what we say. Get involved as a good citizen. And let's go back to our. Thank you, Chris. Let's go back to our presentation for few minutes, and we'll open the lines. So again, this platform objective is not just fundraising, is just one aspect, just a little aspect of it, but our focus is presentation. We are presenting education, information that you need to grow and mature as a great and wonderful citizen. All right. We don't know it all. We don't know everything, but we are helping. All right. We are helping, and don't hold us in contempt. All right. So again, Chris, the numbers are up there. I know you can see them. Tucson can help. So again, what we are saying is that we've been talking about what makes a good citizen. What makes a good citizen? What makes a good citizen? These are some of the things we just explained. A good citizen, the first thing we talk about, we just want to review. Every time we come, we do a little review and move to the new topic, okay? So we talk about being informed. As a good citizen, you must be informed. All right, now the budget is around. Don't just be focused about yourself. Make sure that you know your representatives, you are talking to them, and be informed about the budget. Chris just told us unconfirmed information that the budget has gone to 1.8 billion. That's almost 2 billion.
1.2, 1.2.
1.2. Okay, thank you. 1.2. All right. Okay, 1.2. So what you need to do, get that information right. Go get involved. So when you are informed, as we say, make sure you investigate the source of your information, know the history, know the mission, what that institution, if the source is an institution or a person, what they stand for, the history of that person, the mission, and who they are, the author of that story, of that book or of that information know exactly their mission. Have they said something that is genuine? Have they said the truth? Have they helped the community to be informed, on things that are happening around them? So be informed as a citizen. Don't close your ears. Don't say I don't have time. All right. And we also hear that the former president, it is unconfirmed. I don't have the information, that he's not well. He be flown to Ghana, or he went to Ghana for treatment. Citizens should pray for him. That's the former president of the republic. I'm not sure. I'm not going into the details. I just heard that. But if it is true, then it's important that citizens keep him in prayer. All right? Because every citizen matter. Every citizen matter. All right? Whether you're a boy, you're a girl, you old, you young, whatever your status is, you matter so much to your country. And so you are important. And that's why we are using this time. So when you are informed, then there are things you need to do. Investigate, compare your story, your information with multiple sources to make sure that your story is objective. One of the most important things when you have investigated and your story is good, is your story is objective, then you have to be respectful how you put that story in the public. Be kind and respectful. If you make any mistake, if you say something that was not right, go back and correct it. And then the next thing we talk about is to be a good citizen. We said you should be involved, get involved, or be involved as a citizen. Be involved. You say, how do I get involved? You get involved with the developmental agenda of your community, of your society, where you live, your neighborhood. All right. How do you get involved? There are so many ways you get involved. You volunteer your services, all right, to the development of your country. You volunteer your services, meaning you're not asking for pay. On Saturday like that, get out together, as young people, even old person. There are so many instances we gave, all right, as an experienced nurse, you are retired and you live in this community, and there is so much of health issue in the community. What do you do? All right, you can organize public meetings, and you can teach the people how to live a healthy life, how to create a healthy lifestyle. You can do that. You're not asking for pay. You are a retired person. You have experience. You can do that for your community. You can even go from house to house and teach people about public health. People don't have to employ you. You have worked over the years. Now you are resting. But use some of your time meaningfully. Use that time as a retired teacher. All right. There's a school in your community. As an engineer, there's a breach or there's something that need to be fixed in your community. Say a bridge is broken. Apply your skills that you have. Have the discussion in your community and say, look, we need a bridge here. We need something here. There are ways you can contribute so much. Instead of sitting, you say, okay, let them go ahead, let them do it. Or government will come and do it. Government is not going to go. Government is not going to. It's unfortunate for you to think that way, that government is coming in your community. Government will come to your house, sweep your house, and help you to keep your community clean. They will try, but there are so many obligations of government. So much that government has to do. So government might not meet with all of the challenges. But you as a citizen, as a community members, you can sit together and say, how do we get involved? All right. Your community need cleaning. Your community need a public, latrine or a bathroom. You can start the conversation. You go from house to house, knock on door and say, look, I'm volunteering my services. I'm saying This is the issue we have in our community. It's dirty. I want us to get together, maybe have a meeting. How can we deal with this issue? How do we get rid of this trash? Who do we meet? Where do we get the necessary equipment to do this? So you can't just pay attention to yourself, me, and forget about the rest of your community members. So it's important. You can get involved. You can also volunteer at charity organizations that we're talking about coming here, giving something for the rehabilitation for people. And mind you, it's working. If you are sitting back there and say, well, these guys are talking something that is not possible, it is very possible. There are a lot of good Liberians who are contributing. And right now, I know we have some, we have, the work we did on Sunday, the beginning, there's so much that we have started receiving, but we want to raise a lot means millions and millions, and we can do it. All right, we can do it. You can do it. If you give your $10, give your $5, get involved. That's what we're talking about. And the next thing we're talking about now, we have completed a few topics or 2 topics. Be informed, get involved, and we are talking about be open to a compromise. In towns like this, where the atmosphere is so much charged, and Liberia is rising, in terms of development, we have to have a common ground as citizens. We have to have a common ground. We have to agree on certain things, especially when it has to do with the country. We have to agree on certain things. We can't hold back and say, well, me, I was talking to one of my good friends. He's from the CDC. I'm not part of any political party. All right. But he's from the CDC. I always say I'm from the United Party. I said, no, I'm just an objective, citizen. So now I'm trying to encourage him, Chris. I met him the other time. We're working in the same company, and I said, man, joking like that. I said, but I had a program on Sunday. Why you didn't come? I said, give me a contribution. He said, I will give. And he promised to give. But he's a very die-hard. When I say die-hard, die-hard sedition. But you see, I will compromise. Even though I'm not a sedition, I'm never, a United Party, partisan. I'm not. All right. But, coming together, and you were joking, let's say, I don't want to give my money then, you go and support, you go give it to the government, I said, no, we are not generating money, funds, to give to government to go do a project. No, we're helping government, but helping the community, helping Liberia, so that people can be, gain their senses. There are so many young people out there, and we are encouraging you to get involved. The next thing, that's compromise. Here and now, we have to compromise. And all of you citizens that are watching, sometimes you say, well, what are you saying? Who should give money for Baka administration? There where we have to compromise. It is not about Baka administration. It is not about his administration. It is not about CDC administration. It's about saving a life. So that compromise has a lot of benefits. If you gave, Unity Party members gave, and neutral people, maybe independent people gave, that's a compromise. We meet together. There's a place. There's a common goal is to make sure that a lot of our people are safe. A lot of our people, the young people, minds are developed. That's what we're talking about. And compromise is not only about that. Compromise is very important in conflict resolution. Even in your family, there's a problem among your family members, But we have to reach to a point where we have to sit and discuss and find a common ground. Now, I gave you an example of Liberia itself. during the civil crisis. There were so many peace talks. Lomé peace talk, Accra peace talk, and all kinds of peace talk. All of that was meant so that, the MPFL, the Unimo K, the Unimo J, the all of the K and all of the faction, all the warring faction would come and compromise and give in something in the name of peace. The objective was peace. So what can you do? Can you stop? Okay, they will tell, MPFL, don't advance on the city, the capital city. Remain maybe in Bangor. And they said, maybe Unimo, you stay in Lofa County, where you are, law forces, stay to wherever you are. And at last, we saw that there was a compromise. Somebody have to give up. All right. Taylor, the former president Taylor, was asked to leave Liberia. And so law forces, other forces, they stay in Liberia. Even MPFL, some of their fighters, they stay in Liberia. Some of their generals stay in Liberia. Then the vice president at the time, was it Duclier? How was the vice? Moses Blah, right? Moses Blah, he took over as the president. Then, but it was a transitional government now, a government of inclusion, where you have different people. Then the law forces had their representative. I think they gave them certain ministries, to operate finance, and some other people, they had some other things to do. So there was a compromise, and that compromise, even though some people benefited more than even the ordinary people, but it was a compromise for peace. And when we realized at the end, 2004, there was no more war, no more fighting, no more guns down. People lay their guns down. They gave them position, so there can always be, compromise. There has to be compromise if we have to have a solution. If we have to have a resolution, conflict resolution, you must have compromise. You must compromise. You must give and take. So I just want to give that example. It could be your family. It could be in your church. You have a situation with somebody, you still have to have a conversation and meet to a point and say, look, because we are all Christians, because we are saved by Christ's death, we have to let go so that Christ also will forgive us. If you're a Muslim, you've been taught also about forgiveness. You have to forgive. So compromise is always somewhere, somehow, we have compromise. We have to compromise with each other. We have to give and take. So at this moment in Liberia, seditions, Unity Party, partisan, you have to see yourself first as Liberians. If you want the country to move forward, you see yourself first as Liberians. And then put away partisan and so forth. Because if you put partisan, and some of us who are so indoctrinated with this partisan thing, we want to take politics over, the development of our country. And that would not help the country. So let's say in our community today, we want to build, a public latrine, or want to do a general cleaning, get all of the trash in the community, because we got our children going all over playing. We want to get all the trash together. And they come to you. Maybe you're a Unity Party. You say, oh yeah, let's do it. Because administration, but it's not based on that. It should be based on your citizenship, your responsibility as a citizen first. You go to another person who is a citizen, say, oh yeah, you John. Instead of you saying, no, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to get involved. This government, the Baka government, they said they're going to clean, they're going to do all of that. So let them go ahead. No, then the country will not move forward. We'll stay behind. All right? We will stay behind. So compromise, one of the benefits of compromise is that it helps to resolve problems. The other time we said it helps to move, to advance progress, or to see that there are things happening in the country. All right, regardless of our status, there are things happening in our country. So again, you have to do that. In other advanced countries, people have they have different political parties. Say for example, the United States. All right, they got different party, but the major one, the Republican and the Democrats, they have their ideology, their philosophy. They believe in things, you know. But again, when it comes to the country, now that in fact, right now there's a struggle, they shut down. So now they are fighting to find a common ground for the country to move forward, to stop the shutdown so that citizens, who elected them, can once again feel happy and move around and make sure that the economy is working for them. So compromise is important, very important. Okay, we're going to stop here. Christopher, we're going to continue talk about the benefits of compromise, what that means, maybe the next time. Tomorrow we'll be here again. Don't go anywhere. We're going to open the lines, you call in, and they'll read the numbers. We have numbers for you to call in. We have numbers for you to give for the rehabilitation. Don't sit down and say, well, it's working. Be part of the history making. Tomorrow you can be proud of yourself. If you see that brother, that sister, that friend, that classmate who in that ghetto, in that graveyard, you see them become somebody important, become maybe your nurse, your doctor tomorrow, a professional teacher, a professor tomorrow, you'll be proud of yourself and say, yes, I remember one time I did give my resources to help somebody become important in the society. That group of people, they are also important. So if you are a pastor, you are a reverend, whatever you're doing, make your contribution. Let's go to Chris. Chris will call the numbers and you can make your contribution. Make sure when you make your contribution, please send your name. Please make sure your name is sent. All right. We want to make sure we have all of the records, names of people that are making this contribution. All right. So please do that. Any amount, any amount. But you can also call, because this platform, we are not just talking, we're talking about giving and rehabilitation. That's just one aspect of what we do here. You just listen to me, the presentation. And we hope to bring in more people here to have different kind of topics that we'll be teaching and helping the young people and even the children to grow better. All right. So, Chris. Christopher, I'm not hearing you.
Okay, folks, the numbers to call are 0777959 I repeat, 0777959 or better still, 0881 871 670 0881 871 670 0777959 is the number to call. And if you want to make a contribution, you want to support the organization to rehabilitate our brothers and sisters out there, the number to send your $100, $200, $5, 1,000, 100,000 US to send is +231 07 +231 770 370 890. I repeat, +231 770 370 890. Or better still, +231 886 90 2584. +231 886 90 2584. Please, if you make your contribution, make sure you indicate your name, because we want to keep records. We want to keep records of all our donors that be helping to support the program. So please, if you make a contribution, please make sure you tell us your name so we can take down record. A number to call 07779. This number I'm calling now is for you to call on the show, for you to call on this program right now. Don't send any money to this number I'm calling. The one is to call on this particular program. 0777959 is the number to call. 0777959 is the number to call. Or better still, 0881 871 670 is the number to call. Folks, you can call and make a contribution here at this program, Care Communication 95.9 FN. We are waiting your call. You are out there. You are listening on the show. Make your contribution. You don't have today. You don't have to give today, because, like we said earlier, by the grace of God, everything is a continual process. So it's an organization. Maybe you don't have today, you can still have tomorrow. If you don't have tomorrow, the other tomorrow. If you don't have this week, you have next week, and the Lord will bless you. 0777959 is the number to call. 0777959. Or better still, 081 871 670. 081 871 670 are the number to place your call and make your comment or give your opinion on this program called The New Beginning. If you also want to make a contribution, your financial contribution to the organization, the number are +231 for those of you that are out there listening by the way of the internet. +231 770 370 890. I repeat, +231 770 370 890. The Lone Star +231 886 902 584. 886 902 584 are the number to call. Are the number to make a contribution on. And the number to call now on this radio program are 0777959 0777959. Or better still, 081 871 670. 081 871 670. In life, it's all about give and take. Give and take. And you have to give and take. Sometimes you have to, country above any individual. Country above any individual. So we have to be patriotic as a Liberian. Love our country. We should love our nation beyond any politician that we can say Liberia first. People will come, people will go. President will come, president will go, but Liberia remain the same. So let us join hands in hand and help our nation to move forward. We can play the politics later, but when it comes to the peace of our country and to make things happen for our nation, we have to put hands together. We have to compromise on common ground to move our nation forward. So, for again, the number to call 0777959 0777959 Again, 0777959 The number to call 0881 871 670. 0881 871 670. Is the matter? You can.
Yeah. So yeah, the numbers are there, and we want you to call in. Want your feedback? Tell us. And folks, those of you who are listening, I got a lot of friends in Liberia, and I'm waiting on all of you. If you don't call, don't call the giving, I'll start calling your name, folks. You know, but again, we are encouraging you. Giving is very important. But again, call us. Let us know about the presentation. Is it helping you? Do it make sense? You can criticize us because it helps us to learn, also our mistakes and so forth. So call in and give. And I believe strongly, Chris, that people who are of age, like 18 and above, are able to get $20. Somebody can give you $20. Somebody can bless you with $50. In turn, you also help, this process of helping your brothers and sisters. We don't want people to be dying and the society keep quiet and not paying attention to them. It's very, very unfortunate. But now that you are there, we are here, let's do it together. You are not alone in this. We are doing it together. So call in and make your contribution. And family members, I want to encourage you. Friends, I want to encourage you. Your $10 and Father makes a difference. You can do that. That will not take away your Christmas. It will take all your Christmas away if you just give $10 and $20. So Michael T. Footy said, this is very Michael T. Footy watching you guys lively at my Banjo resident. Okay, thank you so much for following. And then Tama Dennis. Yeah. Oh, I'm watching from Liberia. Thank you, Tama. Thank you for watching. Please chip in something to help our people, okay? My man, chip in something, man. Okay? All right. I know things are tough, but again, let's try. Let's do something. All right, let's do something. Let's help. Let's help. All right. Let's help. So again, let's do it together. And the numbers to call, Chris is going to read the numbers again. Call in and participate on the program, Chris. I'm going to call the numbers again for people to call in and participate. We have more time. We have more time. We'll take some music very short. You can read the number of Chris as well.
Yes, for indeed to make a contribution on this program, 0777 959 959. 0777 959 959. Please call and make your contribution. I better say 0881 871 670 0881 871 670.
Watching me, some wanna see me go, some wanna see me fall down. Even if I fall, God please don't throw away me. Do what you want me to do. What I need is more grace. So many people depend on me. So many people look up to me. So many people are counting on me. So many people are watching me. Some wanna see me go up. Some wanna see me fall down. Even if I fall, God please don't throw away me. Do what you want me to do. What I need is for grace. Lord called Moses to lead the children of Israel to Canaan. That was a calling of responsibility. That was a calling of denial of himself. Yeah, the children of Israel, they didn't appreciate the work of Moses. One day it's not a complaint, the next day it will be regrets. Because of their stubbornness and of disobedience, wandered in the wilderness for 40 long years. All alone it was Moses going through all the struggle. All alone it was Moses going through all the fasting. All alone it was Moses who was denied of his human pleasure. Yet only God was complete, complete, complete. Oh, grace. They complained and rebelled against him till they caused Moses to sin, because he was angry. That's what man can do. They make you angry. Even the ones you least expect to can make you angry. And because of them he was denied entry to the promised land. He didn't with the Lord, God, I'm begging you.
Yeah, Chris, let's go to the numbers again.
077795959. 077795959 is the number to call. Or better still, 081-871-670. That is caller rare. Hello, caller. Where do you call from?
Nama Kamara is my name.
Your name again?
Nama Kamara, calling from Broadview, Jatun, trying to be precise.
Okay, man. You've been following the program, right?
Yes, tonight is my first time listening to it, and it's very, very welcoming.
Okay.
I really enjoyed the program tonight.
All right, yeah, I hear you.
I don't know how long this program has been on for, but it's just tonight I got to listen to it, and I will be interested in sending my own contribution.
Wow, the program is called A New Beginning, and it's an organization. We started the program almost a year plus now, and we are here. We come on every Friday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. and of course 12 is from Saturday is 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Of course, every Sunday is 10 p.m. to 11:30 p.m.
Okay.
So the number to make a contribution, and yeah, can I read the number to you guys from their pen side to take it?
Yes. After everything you call back, I will take it.
Okay. Can you?
What I observed on this program, it is non-political.
Yes.
So
yes.
to just see people calling it that, what I noticed just is short time I
yeah.
They are not really calling.
Yeah.
If it was political, you
yeah.
will see people they
Calling.
call would be coming in left, right. So I just thought I say, so we just love politics in the state here.
And I appreciate that. I think we need to get away from the politics. Every child that is born today want to talk about politics. There are so many good things we can talk about, and we choose to provide education. We don't want to get involved too much of politics here and there. We want to educate the community. Liberia need education now, more than any other thing. So we want to do this, and thank you for calling. We hope you can continue to follow it and share with other
It's a very
people.
exciting program. Nama Kamara.
Okay, Mama Kamara, right?
Nama, N-A-M-A.
Okay, N-A.
Capital N-A-M-A. Kamara.
Kamara, okay, ma. So
Calling from Jatun.
All right, ma. So I will text you the number you can make a contribution on.
Okay, you are most welcome.
Yeah,
And please
thank you,
share with
Very
other people.
exciting
Tell
program.
other people about this program, please.
All right, but
Okay,
to rehabilitate our brothers and off on the script to help them in the
because
society.
all homes are affected
Yes,
by
mama.
this
Oh,
drug issue.
right.
So
Yes,
we need
ma.
to fight it along with you people.
Yes, ma.
And
Yes,
you know what? Me also excited that this is the first time a
female.
female has come.
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah.
do you have something a surprise for since she's the first female? It has been a long time. Is there any surprise that you got?
You got a children, ma.
What?
If you got children, which classes they are in? We got some school materials.
Oh no.
Oh man.
With the catch.
Okay, no. What I'm saying, we have some school materials. Maybe want to surprise like your children, getting children.
We got a dozen
yes,
of cotton
I
book
have
we want to
children
give to you. Since you are
Send the
first
first female calling to help us to donate. We want to we may give you a dozen or 2 dozen of caribou. Thanks.
I will appreciate highly.
Okay, but then I get a number already, so I will call you to.
We'll get you 1 dozen.
Okay,
Let's
okay,
see.
I
Let's see
appreciate.
which female gonna call again.
So
1 dozen.
we'll give you 1 dozen, yeah. With
Okay, you are welcome.
pen
Thank
and
you so
pencil.
much. May God bless you.
All right, man. Thank you very much.
All right, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Folks,
So,
you can do this thing. You can do this thing. Yeah, go ahead, Mr.
Chris,
Go ahead.
Chris, you see, I mean, she's a very nice, and I think she made a lot of sense in what she said, and we're not going to do that, okay? We will explain a lot when it comes to government. We'll teach about that. We'll let you know who can work in government, and so forth. We'll talk about policies and programs of government. But we're not getting involved into, you CDC, you bad person, you the body, you this. That's not our that's not our place. All right. Our place is to encourage you. There's so much happening in the country. Some of you are frustrated, some of you are disappointed. So much happening, and you need somebody to motivate you to just lift your soul. Together we can do it. We will provide education on this program. We'll provide education, entertainment, and whatsoever that we can give you. So it's not politics. When it comes to educating you on how you decide to vote, we can do that when time comes because we did that in the past. We don't tell you who to vote for, but we can educate you. We can show you some indicators. We can tell you, hey, it's up to you to make the decision. All right. So again, we are glad that you call in. We hope that more mothers will call because look, you bear all of the burden to carry a child for 9 months and give birth and take care of that child with the expectation that child will go to school, learn well, and help you tomorrow. But today that child is in the graveyard. I think there's a need for you to call on this show and let's talk about it. Let's put hands together. I'm not saying let's raise money and give it to politicians. We are saying here, let's do it together and help those of our brothers and sisters in the graveyard. So if nothing can move you, then I don't know what else can move you as a patriotic Liberian, as a good citizen, to see one of yours dying and they look filthy, dirty, they live in the grave. Just imagine if you found yourself in the graveyard. Just imagine yourself. How will you? Just imagine that. Just imagine to see your child that you carry for 9 months, 9 good months. Just imagine that child left home and gone into the graveyard and living and taking in drugs and dying slowly. So there's still hope. We can tell you there is still hope. The hope is, come, let's do it together. Let's put hands together. Your $5, my $5, your $10, my $10. We put it together just to see them so that they can be rehabilitated, get some skills, and go back into the community and help to contribute meaningfully in our community. That will be a great nation. That's how a nation stand firm and prosper. A nation that have great men, responsible men. So I'm kind of surprised that we don't have a lot of mothers calling on this show, Chris. But we hope that the message is reaching out to them and you call in. You can even call in and give advice and make your contribution. We said, don't sit there. Get involved. Be informed. Get involved. Have a point to compromise. We're giving all of this teaching. You have to put it in practice. If Liberia is going to be a great nation, foreigners are not going to build Liberia. It's Liberians who are great citizens, who are responsible citizens, all right, who don't just eat food and put the trash in the street, but they can put that trash together and get it properly disposed of somewhere, put it in the trash cans. You know, that's a good citizen. That's why we're nurturing. That's what we're talking about here. We're talking about how you can grow up as a responsible citizen. You know, so again, we're not doing politics here. We're sorry if our conversation is not to your taste, but I know there are a lot of people in the community who want to hear this. Pass on the information. Let's contribute. Let's make our contribution. We're not going to stop. Every day we come on this show, we'll talk about it, but there are more important things we're also talking about, you know, how you can be a good citizen. Yes, Chris. You can read the numbers again, and I think we have 8 more minutes to go.
0777959 is the number to call. 0777959 is the number to call. 0777959 is the number to call. Or better still, 0881-871-670. 0881-871-670. 0881-871-670. Or better still, 0777959 0777959 is the number to call. Or better still, if you want to make a financial contribution, you can make a contribution on these following numbers: 0770-370-890. Again, 0770-370-890. Or better still, get Lone Star 0886-902-584. 0886-902-584. We are using the temporary number now for donation. The main official number with the GSM company, they're trying to register the number. But for then, until then, you can make a contribution to 0770-370-890, 0770-370-890, or better still, 0886-902-584. Or the number to call on this program, the number to call on the show right now on the radio station is 077-959-959, 077-959-959, or better still, 0881-871-670, 0881-871-670 at the number to call. Folks, make your contribution.
So, Chris,
in your call. Yes?
Can you correct that the Lone Star number? It should be 85. I think I see. Hold on. Let me make sure
confirm for this. But also you got give me they got test me the name to verify the name. Folks, 077-777-959-959 is the number to call. Or better still, 081-871-670 are the numbers to place your call and make a contribution.
On me, so many people look up to me, so many people are counting on me, so many people are watching me. Some wanna see me go up, some wanna see me fall down.
Hello, caller, now do you call phone?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, you did your phone.
Coming from back up.
We lost our caller.
People depend on me. So many people look up
See what-
to me. So
077795959, 077795959, or better still, 081-870-670, 081-871-670, 081-871-670, or better still, 077795959 is the number to call. 081-871-670, 077795959 is the number to call.
That was a calling of responsibility. That was a calling of denial of himself. Yeah, the children of Israel, they didn't appreciate the work of Moses. One day he started complaining, the next day
Yes, indeed. One day they started complaining.
because of their stubbornness and of disobedience.
Post a WhatsApp number at +231 777
All alone it was Moses going through all the struggle. All alone it was Moses.
If you're watching the program online and want to make your call, you want to place a call and make your own contribution to the program, yeah.
Head of a team of pleasure.
The WhatsApp number +231 777 65 73 32.
Oh, grace.
Whenever WhatsApp user,
They complain and rebel against him. Today,
we got few more minutes to go, man. You can place your call 077 959 959.
one man can
Again, 077 959 959.
even the ones he leaves.
Our better still 0881 871 670.
And because of them, he was denied entry to the promised land. He pleaded with the Lord, God, I'm begging you. I've labored for so long, from my youth to my old age. I was wrong, now I'm weak. Please let me to the promised land. And the Lord said, oh Moses, I shall be holy, but thy feet shall not enter. I have said that is final. Oh, he cried because of you, the children of Israel. Never was in vain.
I think we got a few more minutes to go. You can place a call to the caller. Hello, caller, no, they call phone. Hello, you know the job phone. Hello? Yeah, no, they call phone. You're breaking in, please. Lower your monitor, please. You're breaking in. Yeah, know they call phone. That line is bad.
All right, yeah, Chris, continue. So I want to say thank you to those of you who are watching, and please make your contribution. Titus, yeah, I see you following from Grand Crew, Barclayville. Thank you so much. Please share. Johnson Winder, I'm watching you people from Monrovia, Liberia. Arthur S. Yakbawalo, long time, Arthur. How you doing, Arthur? Watching from Banga, Bon County. Thanks for the program. Gentlemen, y'all gave in. Y'all please give to this worthy undertaking. Tatus, your $5, brother. Johnson, Arthur, Tama Dennis, all of you chip in something. You're chipping something. The numbers are there. Numbers to give are 23 plus 231 770 370 890. And the Lone Star number is 2 plus 231 886 90 2584. You can give on that. Wherever you are, you can give for the rehabilitation of drugs victims in Liberia. Drug addiction, those who are victims of drug addiction, please want you to give something for their recovery. Please do that on this platform, The New Beginning. We are here. Let's do it together, folks. Yes. Chris, you can read the numbers again. I think we have.
Hello, caller. No, they call for.
Hello?
Please lower your monitor, please. Lower your radio.
Hello?
Yeah, lower. No, they call for.
This is Mami K calling from Pastor Community.
That's you, man.
Yeah, I have 3 children and the fellow pastor, nobody to help me for their school. I can sell school before I pay their school fee, and now my children is out of
Chris,
school
you have to
because
talk to her.
my children is out of school because no school fee now. It's not easy.
Okay, ma. Yeah, we hear your cry. Indeed, well, this organization we are here, we are helping by the grace of God. We are helping the disadvantaged youth, those that are there, but the drug is killing our children. We are also helping solidifying form to help our brother and sister out there. So we yeah, but keep following the program and keep following. Hello.
Hello? Yeah?
Yeah, we say we hear you. Keep following the program. It's an organization. Ourselves, we are solidifying form to help our brother and sister who are being
Okay.
abused by drugs out there
Okay.
to
All right.
rehabilitate them.
Okay. All right.
You see your name again?
Mami K.
All right, mommy, keep following the program. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, mommy.
Okay.
So again, folks, we are Chris, you gotta be very fast with that. I hope people can understand. Right now we have a target. We have something we are doing to help those who are dying in the graveyard, to help them to revive them. So right now we don't have any project like that. For schools. School we're giving copybooks. So maybe that call by Chris. Maybe we can give her 1 dozen copybook. She can help with the children. All right. Okay, but folks, thank you. Chris, can you read our number once again as we wrap up?
Yeah, all the time. 077795959. 0 maybe we can squeeze 1 or 2 calls in.
Yes.
077795959. 077795959. Our balance is 081 871 670. 0881 871 670. Add the numbers to place your call and make your contribution on this program. Please, we have a target now. For now, we not have any humanitarian program that died, but for now, we have a target, and our target is to rehabilitate those that are being abused by drugs. So, to rehabilitate, to help progress the government effort in fighting drugs, to take our brothers and sisters out from the street and rehabilitate them and make them a better person in society. So that's what the organization is all about. But in the future, perhaps with God bless this organization, maybe we can do some pro bono.
We're not promising. We can't promise anybody.
Yeah, so
the future, we don't know what the future holds. But for now, what we are doing is
for
we
drugs.
we are trying to raise money for those who are suffering in the graveyard, drugs addicts, those who are victims of drug addiction. All right. So join us and let's do it together. Time is fast spent. We have a few minutes if you can call in, but we have to wrap it up now. Sorry, the call is it's gonna dealing with my throat. So if you hear me like that, I'm so sorry. But we just want to, those of you who participated on Sunday, with the exception of those who made pledges. All right. There are people who made pledges and we hope to collect the pledges. And we are continuing. We want to inform you, we want to update you every time we come here. This is public fund, so we want to update you. Calling the amount does not mean you're going to go to the bank and take it from there. No. But we want to be as transparent as we can, So from Sunday fundraiser up to now, this organization has realized 35,980 Liberian dollars. So that's a good beginning. We want to go beyond that, all right? But we thank God that's the beginning. We have raised, you have contributed. Those of you that contributed, we got your names, and we say thank you. Continue. If you contributed for the first time, that's not the end. This is an ongoing process. So those of you who are watching us on the social media, we are also encouraging you to please give in the little you can. And for the U.S. component, we raised $175. All right, $175. But initially, we told you that we had money. Somebody gave towards, whatever that we had in the account initially. So what was there and what we raised on Sunday up to now for the Liberty component, let's say for the U.S. component is 325 United States dollar, and then for the Liberty component, we say 35,980 plus 15,000. So we already hit 50,000 Liberian dollars. So Chris, we are waiting on you guys, your contribution, all of you in the studio. I know you're going to make your commitment. So currently, folks, we are grateful to God, but want to go beyond. This is just the beginning. This is just the starting, But so far, I want to let you know, those of you who are supporting the program, who are giving, we have 50,980 Liberian dollars with 325 United States dollars. This is where we are. You are doing great. We want every Liberian to form part of this, and we'll make sure that we are transparent with you every time we come here, especially on Sundays. We'll give you updates. So this is where we are, but our target is in millions. So a million was start with one mind. So we have started right, and let's keep it up. Chris, Chris, I think you got one or two presents you told me about, right? So if we add that to there, the figure might go up as well. But again, want to say thank you to all of you who contributed. A lot of people watching. Want you to make your contribution. Chris, please take your time and read the number as we leave. The numbers to contribute on, please.
Please also text me the name so people have to confirm the name that on the card number.
The name on the name on those numbers, Michael T40.
On the both number, right?
Yeah, both number Michael T40.
Okay, so folks, as we climax the program for today, and you want to make a contribution continue.
Yes.
And continue if you give, doesn't mean it is over. You have to continue giving. Okay, still show me some now. Okay, and the number to contribute is 0770 370 890. I repeat, 0770 370 890. Lone Star 0886 902 584. 0886 902 584. Please, if you make your contribution, please make sure you text your name right after you have made your contribution. That text your name, man, you contributed, because we'll be confirming that we'll have a lot of people will be contributing, so we can know the exact figure and the amount that you contributed to us, because some people they can use their own contact. They can go to maybe the mobile money center and just transfer the money. So just tell us your name and your contact and the amount you contribute there. Then we for our record keeping. So folks, Mr. Marot, you can take
Thanks.
you can post
Tucson
the
is in
program on
there.
there.
Thank you, Tucson. I know you're pushing us out. We're going. Bye bye, Tucson. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you.
When freedom raised her glowing form on Mount Sorato's verdant height, she sat within a doom of a night, met lowering stars and thunderstorms, the star of liberty, unceasing from the wicked war, its banner shields of golden flame, she lifted it in a proud name, and raised her people long forlorn to know their destiny. The Lone Star forever, the Lone Star forever, oh long may it soar over land and over seas, deserted none ever, uphold it forever, oh shine.